step between the root and the stone, a whisper carved into my bone. The wind had names I used to know, now all the forest sings them low. Come, O spirits, breathe through me. Under stars and ancient trees, when the earth remembers, I arise with the flame in heart and night in eyes. Wolves shall stir and rivers bend when I call. The veil shall end. I wear the moss like woven lace. The moonlight dances on my face. I've sung to stones and slept in rain. Now I awaken all again. Bone and bone, sky and sea, answer now, return to me. Ash and thorn, name and breath, guide us through the tides of death.
And
Shut the fuck up. Damn.
Agreed. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wednesday edition of this live stream extravaganza. How's everyone? Chloe's here, or was here. She's probably doing something else by now. Pebbles is here. Boo, she scared me. Conklin's here. Vigilum's here. Happy July 1st, everyone. Good to see all of you here. Oh, Chloe's here. Okay. Sometimes she skedaddles after she gives out the eyeballs. Wouldn't miss it for the world. That's a song. Did you know today is like one of the busiest days in the summer for emergency room visits, according to people I've talked to today? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's fireworks. It is a good song. Are you talking about is it Ronnie Millsap? No. Hang on. It's somebody. I wouldn't have missed. It's a country song you're thinking of, right? Mama kicked my ass if I got this wrong. Huh? What? No. It is? Yeah. Okay, good. Well, if you haven't listened to the news today, if you haven't seen what I think is a love story for the ages, a Russian couple, they're from actually like New Jersey, but they're Russian um, descent. Descent, I get it. They climbed up the Empire State Building all the way to the top of the spire, like the tippy top, planted a flag, well, hung out a banner, and then when they climbed down the first segment of the spire onto this like octagonal platform, base, a little wider than what they were on, he proposed. Yeah. Ronnie is blind. Yeah, he's been blind since birth, I think. Let's go, New Jersey. Woo! Represent. First the Knicks and now these two. So hi Wingstar, how are you? I like Ronnie. I've always liked Ronnie Millsap. He wasn't there today, but Um, yeah. Who cares? I don't like that attitude from you, Pebbles. I might have to talk to some people about that. So yeah, and then they descended down where they were promptly arrested and charged with like 10 crimes. At least 10 crimes. I gotta find out all the crimes. Hang on. I think they made up some of these charges. Ivan Kuznetsov, 32, and Angelina Nikola, 33, known in their rooftoping community as Ivan Birkus and Angela Nikola, were taken into custody by the NYPD's Emergency Services Unit after the stunt. They are the subject of the 2024 documentary Skywalkers, a love story, not to be confused with the Skywalker family in Star Wars. They climbed the 1,454-foot pinnacle without safety equipment. Good job. The banner that they unfurled read, "When the power of love beats the love of power, the world knows peace." Now, I was watching this live. I think Mel was, I think, and a couple other streams. I had like one or two streams running. And at first I thought, man, this is going to go really bad, really fast. I thought they were going to eat themselves off of it. And they didn't. The pair appeared to stage a marriage proposal on a ledge near the antenna. Oh, let's see. Burglary, reckless endangerment of who? Themselves? Criminal mischief, criminal trespass, disorderly conduct, and there was more charges than that. It was like ridiculous. Using burglary tools. That's obviously I thought that was part of burglary, but okay. They had drones, a helicopter, ground units. No reported injuries. Traffic was messed up. Oh, you were posted on a sidewalk bench. Aw. Aw. That's Wing Star, you have to come up and tell us your story sometime. Maybe we'll do a Valentine's special. I bet you no one's ever climbed a building for any of you ladies. I did inform my son today. I was like, look, don't let this, you know, boost up expectations. Just stay on the ground. No, they didn't. Phil, it's not even the right state. Come on, man. You guys with your TDS. Where's Miller with his drama show? I saw he wasn't live, so I went live. I was like, I can't wait all day. Yeah, I know Wingstar, right? Well, there's always renewing the vows. Just saying. I think people should start calling the Empire State Building Management Service and say, hey, can we get married on the spire? No, quick on here. She did have a cat suit looking thing on when I first saw her. Um, she had a strapless top on and boots, and I thought they were like wearing helmets or like welding helmets. And then she had a little cat ski mask thing on. He had some sort of head device on. I just, we were talking about it today. I was like, do people just wake up and like, hey, what do you want to do today? Most people are like, let's go to coffee, have lunch, go see a movie. Now these two were like, we're going to go ahead and climb the Empire State Building. That's great. Good for them. Someone should bail them out. There should be some rich guy in New York that can bail them out. We did it for love, Judge. So that was nice. That was kind of nice to see. I was kind of worried at first. I thought it was like some suicide pact because they were like kissing and making out. He grabbed her butt cheek once or twice. I thought, oh man, they're saying goodbye. They're gonna eat themselves. But why wear the cat suit outfit? Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm gonna pardon them. I'm pardoning them right now. They shouldn't spend another night in jail. If you can access a building like that, they only broke a lock or two, just one or two, not like 10. They can, yeah. I think I'm thinking about giving the Congressional Medal of Honor. Maybe I don't know. I didn't hear anything about their immigration status. Maybe there is a part. Maybe the investigation's not over yet. But they do hail from the great state of New Jersey, so Representative Wingstars will likely see them in court. I knew they were climbers the way they were climbing up and down that spire at the top. I was like, yeah, you just don't decide to do this, you know, when the alarm goes off. So I didn't recognize them at first, and then New York got the facial recognition cameras out, and they're like, oh, we know these two. Yeah, Tom Cruise is probably like, I can do one more Mission Impossible, even though I think I died in that last one. We can do that. I can do that, he says. Good for them, though. Very athletic. It doesn't, you have to be somewhat in shape to do that. Of course, they did their social media thing, She took pictures of the ring. She had her left hand out and taking pictures. I'm like, what is she doing? And then I was like, oh shit, he proposed. Oh, Thomas from see everyone. I love New Jersey. I know some people don't, but we don't care. I've never been there. I know a lot of people from there though. How, let's find out. How much is bail? Gemini, please do not connect me to the New York prison system again. Uh, because they are still being processed through the criminal justice system, their bail status will likely be determined during their initial arraignment proceedings. It's a good thing they didn't do this tomorrow because government offices would have been closed on. See, they would have spent all 4th of July weekend in jail. Maybe they can get out. I bet you have, Pebbles. Did you do a flyby? I remember some douche canoe named the situation. Oh yeah, from Jersey Whore. Jersey Whores. I mean Shores. Yeah. Whatever happened to that show? Oh, they stopped it. Good. It was scary. That guy looked like he had actually been injected with like bread dough. They reboot my ass. They don't need to reboot anything. Reboots used to be good for good things, like 40-year-old TV shows. I don't need to. I believe you. I just don't understand why. We do. We need like I don't know. What do you guys think? Some good reality shows are. And we do have like pumpkin drama here on YouTube, and we have snail drama, and we have people talking to stuffed animal drama, horse drama, Carmen drama. You were on top. Good thing you didn't put a comma there. Yeah, lots of pumpkin drama, true crime. Spaceballs 2 is coming out. Thank God. I don't know what I'm going to do with all my unfree time now. I'm going to watch all these great comebacks in 2026 and 2027. Voltron's coming back, but it's going to be on Prime, so I don't have to go anywhere for that. I was trying to remember all the TV shows that my parents watched in the 80s and what happened to all these people. And like half of them are dead now because they were like old when they started. And then they've been dead for like 20 years now. And I'm thinking, well, time for a reboot. What? Oh, there's drama. Was he trying to move the pumpkin vine out of the way so he could mow? Okay, let me take both sides here. Okay, I'm gonna take your side first. He should be more sensitive. I'll take his side. You should have went out there and lifted things up so he could mow. Why people can't say I have bias. I have pinned the StreamYard link for those interested in coming up and talking until I fall asleep on panel. No, I'm not going to, but I know it's not going to be a long night. It's team effort, Wingstar. Come on. If he's mowing, would you rather mow the grass or lift the pumpkin vine? Team pumpkin. Team pumpkin. Conklin's like, yeah, I'm not interested in that. I mean, look at what happened in like the span of one state. We have people fighting over moving pumpkin vines, and then we have two people climbing. The love is in the air. They're climbing. They're embracing. He copped a feel over her butt cheek, and then he proposed, and they climbed down, and she got still got more jewelry than he has. Oh boy, I want to interview your neighbors. I bet you, I bet you, Wingstar is like quality free entertainment. She goes out there, she goes, well, gosh dang, someone ate my pumpkin. And she gets all mad, fists get all clenched up. Yeah, we haven't heard from Janie. Well, I haven't. You guys all have contact with everybody. You're so cool. I just sit here and just wait for information. Phil knows everything and doesn't tell us. So, yeah, I don't know what happened today. Janie, Janie, Janie. Wingstar going to start her own reality show, Pumpkin Shore. It sounds like a soap opera. Pebbles, the heat index hit 109 today here. 109. Ambulance. 109 Pebbles. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry that that happened. That's why I said Pebbles when I saw it. Of course, I take Karma out early, so I don't really feel the heat until I go out later. And I was like, well, it's not a humid heat, but damn, it was hot. Let's see, I've got one, three. That's 72. Got about 96 bottles of water here, so I think it's shrunk. So it became like doll sized. They do shrink well. See, we try to help out and then we still get in trouble. See, yeah, that's the thing. You have to suck up that one bad experience in order to get told, don't ever touch the laundry again. I'll take care of it. Hmm. You bought your third copy of the Born Identity today because I can't remember the ones I need. You could take pictures of the ones you have, and then when you find one, go, oh, is this it? Hi, Cass. How are you? What you been up to? She says, well, hello. Like, hello. Or you could make a list on your phone and text it to yourself. Feel. I would not climb a building to propose to someone. I'm going to admit that one, I don't like heights. I would not climb the Empire State Building. And hey Twanda. And I'm not a big fan of proposing on in front of a helicopter camera. Tips from Jeff. Yes, hang out here for all the great tips of how to do things more organized. I Twanda. Well, at least you have two copies now you can give to someone. That was the only thing I followed that for about an hour. I had it up on the big screen. I was like, "Oh, this is nice. This is." I'm sorry. Wait, hold up. I read that totally wrong. Trying to finish the pontoon for the weekend. Tomorrow, I'm cleaning the tunes. Are you having a big gathering, Cass? Are you setting off your own fireworks? Vinton County. I'm. Yeah, yeah. When I found out what county it was from, I do know that area. Um, it's just south of the well, not just south of the compound, but it's down that way. Um, yeah, it's kind of southeast of us here, southeast of, well, just pretty much due south. It's that's a sad thing. Very sad. I wasn't even able to listen to all of it because I just really want to put my hands around people's necks and snap. Kids are some of those kids don't even know how to speak, don't know their names. Dirty old boat. Yeah, yeah, dirty old boat. Fleece officers here. No, police officer, you're right. They've done this for many times. So I'm sure when people decided, oh yeah, we know them, they're like, whatever. This is, but yeah, it's cool. Yeah, they were life flighted to the local hospitals. I think one of our trauma centers got one of them. I think Children's of Columbus got one or two. Now, graphic content warning for just a few minutes. So the Ohio Attorney General was on scene with local law enforcement when they found the children. And even though he didn't go into the building, he said the stench from waste, human waste, and everything else, he still hasn't stopped smelling. And he didn't even go into the building. Hey, Daniel, what's up? So very sad. And I it could happen anywhere, but Vinton County doesn't surprise me. Rural, wooded. Sorry, D's here. They lived in deplorable and unimaginable conditions. 16 children were confined in a room approximately 12 feet by 12 feet for much of the past 4 years. Children age ranged 1.5 to 18 years old. Oh, you're not late. The fucking Siders family. Why are they? Are these names familiar? $300,000 bond each. Nah, they're not gonna pay it anyway, so it's fine. If those four, let's see, yeah, four adults disappeared between now and say tomorrow at noon, shit happens. Yeah, I hate to stereotype, but I can pretty much tell you what's happened there. I guarantee you, there's a dad, a son, and two women. I guarantee you, all that bullshit started with the dad and the son. I bet you they're gonna find out what happened. A lot more happened there than just what we know. Yeah, that's what I was getting around. Yeah, pretty much. Not that whole area is that, but yeah. Hey, mommy Mars, what's up? Yeah, I'm going to say that there's a yes, gas down there. Actually, I mean, Benton County. Jeannie probably knows more about Benton County than I do, but I've been through it. Uh, there's a state park down there, Hocking Hills State Park is down there. Beautiful, beautiful area. As long as you don't get to know these people, I guess. Yeah, bail them out. 300,000 each. It's like $1.2 million. I don't think if these people disappeared, in the next 24 to 48 hours, anyone would care. But justice has to be served, and I think they have a lot of answers. And if that one kid on life support dies, yeah, shit creek without a paddle. I'll go to the Ohio Attorney General's office now. Holy shit. "10 a.m. Tuesday." So this happened yesterday. Can't imagine being 18 years old and being through that bullshit and then trying to find life afterwards. But they're better off tonight than they were last night. So that's good. Yeah, I mean, Ohio's, when certain people say certain counties, my head goes to certain things that I know happen and how things happen. There's a lot of small town politics and judge slapping you on the back kind of bullshit goes on around here. Not here, but well, probably here too, but rural areas definitely. What else is happening? Miller gone live yet? He's gonna do a drama show. I'll go check. Uh, he probably woke up. He was like, I woke up and Jeff B was live again. Um, maybe, but they just got a lot of fucking rain down there. It's like redonkulous amounts of rain. I don't know what people are putting in the creek. It doesn't take much rain down in Kentucky to flood it out. Southern Ohio too. It's certain south of like central Ohio, things can get washed out pretty easily with the right amount of rain. Yeah, it looks like they're just blaming the usual suspects in flooding, topography and infrastructure. If you've ever been in Kentucky, they have really steep slopes, and the valleys and creeks are all like perfect condition, perfect storm, pun intended. We just had a good. I mean, they had good days of rain, like 10 inches of rain in less than 48 hours. That's definitely going to increase your chance of having bad flooding. But it's pretty bad down there. I did see videos too. Sad. Yeah, like down at the Ohio River, we had friends that used to have a home down there. They go down there for the summer, and almost every year they would replace the carpet in the mudroom because it was lower entryway, and it would get flooded. And eventually, they just concrete and waterproofed it and drained it out, and ended up selling it because just You want to go down and enjoy yourself, not spend money every year to rehabilitate your downstairs. Is there? I put up something. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, there we go. If you guys can see this or not. No, you can't. You really can't see it. Oh, there it is. It popped up. Should be on your YouTube side. Question was, would you prefer drone shows or fireworks for Independence Day celebrations? I'm trying this through StreamYard. It's a little bit different. Choices are drones or fireworks, number two, and three, Def Leppard played backwards. Because we always have to be smart asses and give different answers. Feel free to vote on that as you wish. I like the drone shows. I think they're really cool and they're quiet. I guess you're supposed to type one, two, or three in chat. That's cool. I've never used this before. I'm going to type. There we go. So who's got something special planned for this weekend? Anybody traveling or hosting or just making the day of it? It's going to be nasty here, rain, shit, and hot. So I don't know. Might just go out to breakfast on Saturday. Still going to be in the 90s and possible rain, thunderstorms Saturday. Um, Definitely not going downtown with about 500,000 people. Anybody setting off fireworks? Don't incriminate yourself if you are. I know what Phil's going to be doing all weekend. He's going to be watching the Bourne Identity 3 times in a row. Grad party for the 4th. Nice. No freaking way. What, Pebbles? Throttle? Well, they won't be home anyway. I mean, they'll be home, I think. Pebbles voted for fireworks. Good. Violence is not the answer, Conklin. Love. What that banner said today on top of the Empire State Building. When the power of love meets the love of power, there will be peace. I think I'm gonna get that tattooed on my back. Is throttle still? Yes, yes. I've heard it somewhat recently. But you either type 1 for drones, 2 for fireworks, or 3 for Def Leppard played backwards in the chat. Just type. Grr. Uh-oh. We got a 3-way tie. Look at that. 3-way tie now. Oh boy. Mommy Mars, don't forget, the Hallmark Channel is doing Christmas in July. What do you have against drones, Pebbles? You can only listen to Def Leppard play backwards so many times. We could do a drone show with Def Leppard playing backwards in the background. I can do that. Okay, for all you domesticated people who cook and make things, has anyone ever had grape salad? If you haven't, find a recipe and make it. It's absolutely wonderful. Think about making it this weekend. Does include cream cheese and sour cream, which Mommy Mars grape salad. Yeah, I'll have to post. That caught me off guard. I have to post a recipe later, maybe tomorrow or something. What happened, RED? What happened? What'd you do? What'd you do, RED? What did Pebbles make you do? Ooh, hate wanker. Oh, you know she's mad when she says hate wanker. I tried to say it as seriously as possible. I'm not laughing at you, Dari. I'm laughing at the term hate wanker and why that's not been a part of our lexicon. The hate wanker. Hello, hate wanker. Imagine having his phone number. I don't. I'm not going to call him. But imagine having him saying, "Excuse me, is hate wanker there?" Mommy Mars is between two Christmas trees. I'm gonna go someplace different for Christmas lights this year. I'm gonna go to Ogilvy. I like the little place we went to, but it's small enough where it's like a one and done. Might go on a Christmas train ride this year. I don't know. We have a couple months to think about it. We took our son on a Christmas train ride when he was little, and Santa was on the train. Oh no, not the IRFBI. I don't know why I did. Okay, I gotta stop. I might need my voice later. The weird thing about the Christmas holiday train that we went on is it starts off in a very good part of Ohio, kind of like down near Vinton County. And some of the abandoned homes along the railroad track, in my mind, I thought were abandoned because they're very dilapidated and in poor condition. And I didn't think anyone actually lived in them until I saw people come out of them and wave to the train. And it was a little humbling and a little thought provoking. The while I'm sitting here able to afford this ticket on this train and take my child on a wonderful trip, the people that were passing by can't. It was kind of like, man. But then they brought around hot chocolate and kind of forgot about it. Sorry, D. You make that man You make that man talk to stuffed animals, okay? Don't force a man to talk to stuffed animals. He's so mad and angry at you and Azure and, well, the whole planet, Tatooine. The man's talking to a stuffed animal in his car. This, I mean, he talked about mental health and how things can get you down, depressed. I mean, when you're talking to a stuffed animal in your fucking car at age 50, whatever, I think maybe that is a sign, especially when you hear them talk back. So, Larry D, I can't even say, I was going to say be nice. Never mind. Well, now hold on. Wait a minute. Let me go. Oh, he did it right after that whole fiasco. I remember this bullshit. What the hell is he scrying? Okay, so he had an art show with Carrie. Let's see if Carrie showed her face at all. She changed her avatar. I don't see that she did at all. So, okay, that's bunk. We're done. Well, you guys are 6 hours ahead of me. So right now it is like 5:29, almost 5:30. I would not expect Azrae to be here. I would say, okay, so 6 hours ahead, and say a good time for him would be, I don't know, 3 in the afternoon, your time. Well, I do easy math. That'd be 9 o'clock for me. That'd be a good time. But I wouldn't. I would accommodate someone. Hey, strap a blood pressure machine to him, and then tell him that I rage quitted and I threw all my computer equipment around on camera, and then I just privated everything and closed my channel down. See how quickly he gets up. Okay, don't do that. He did what? Yeah, I just had coffee before I came on here. I wage quitted. I wage critted. He just wants your attention, Dari. He's mad that you left. Those men are still those males are still mad that you left. You were being chased by lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Their heart didn't know what they wanted until it was no longer available to them. Oh, ginger tea's good. I'll probably never replace coffee until my doctor says, "Oh, by the way, it's eating through your body." Then I'll be like, maybe. But until then, ginger tea is good though. I've got to tease Dari for a little bit. So Dari, if they had let you know their feelings before, you would have had so many choices. Sorry, I was trying to be funny. I tried orange and spice tea. I like orange and spice hot tea. And Anti-stress tea. I don't know what the hell that is, but it just says anti-stress tea. I guess it's good. I would never. I don't even know how to troll. What's a troll? What's an alt account? It's very good. Of course, if I forget honey at the store one more time, I'm gonna write it in big permanent marker on my forearm. Tea's good. Tea's good for nighttime. Like most of the days, my coffee cuts off at noon, and it goes to like iced tea and water and juice. And at nighttime, it's you know milk and hot tea. Chamomile. Yeah. Sleepy time tea. I've tried. I tried. I made it a point one year to try every tea that we sold at the store, which is a hell of a lot of tea. And sleepy time was one of my top three. I do have an Earl Grey tea here. It's very good if there's enough honey put in it. You can't get celestial seasoning. I'm sorry. I've never tried Irish breakfast. It's smooth though. Hmm. Yeah, celestial seasonings has always been our go-to, just because I always found they had more flavors. I just want to see like when Daria comes back to the United States, she's just gonna go on this shopping spree. There's gonna be like Tide and Celestial Seasonings, tea, and like 20 other items. She's gonna have to like restock, her life and be like, okay, I can get Tide, I can get this, I can do this. That'd be great. Yeah, I would agree with that one. Yeah, mm, I always had hopes for it, but some of these are dandelion tea's nasty. I don't know what everyone was telling me. It's the best, great for you. What I tried was not at all great. Yeah, she's gonna need a shopper as assistant. She's gonna take like a 2 day. Yeah. Now you won't be able to bring Tide over, will you? Keto brains. I gotta look that up. Don't listen to her. She got the keto brains. Root Tropic Creamer. Focus memory and calm alertness without the jitters. Alpha GPC. Oh, there goes Alpha. Twanda's an alpha now. She has alpha size alpha GPC 300 milligrams in her. Lion's mane mushroom, theanine, and C8 MCT oil powder. Mm. And okay, that's it. Yeah, I put chocolate whey protein powder in my coffee in the morning, just the first one, not the second one, because who needs that much? And it makes it taste really good. Yeah, Darty's gonna be that customer that brings the 2 carts loaded. Hey, I've taken pallets out to people's trucks before. Pallets of water. I was switching out pallets of water. We're a half pallet, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 21. 21 to 24 cases. He goes, "I'll buy that." I said, "Oh, okay. Do you need help out to your truck?" I was hoping he had a truck. If he had a car, that suspension was gonna suck. Um, he goes, "Yeah." So I just took the pallet jack and rolled this pallet up front, told him to scan 24. He paid for it. We rolled it out to his truck. Him and his buddy loaded it up. I just stood there and held the jack. Dirty's gonna get help out. Yeah, it'll be like going to like Home Depot with those big, carts for like concrete. So it's just gonna be food and Tide. Hey, Sea Glass, what's going on? We're helping create Darity's shopping list when she comes to the States again. Yeah, I'm a little partial to Home Depot now that they tried to screw my dad. Home Depot or Lowe's tried to screw my dad out of shit one time. Pop Tarts. My son loves Pop Tarts. He doesn't even eat them, in the toaster. He just opens up a package and chows down. They used to be really good to take on road trips. Raw Pop Tarts. That sounds funny saying it. How do you eat your Pop Tarts? I eat them raw. Huh? I gotta go check a website. I'm sorry. I'm in a channel. I just want to see if there's any trauma dumping reading I can do. What the? Okay. Huh? What? Oh my Jesus! God, scared the fuck out of me. Front tooth. Take two. Front tooth broke. Fuck my life. I want the 80s and 90s back. I don't want to live in this time anymore. Awesome. Jesus God. Fucking Gene Simmons looks like without makeup on. Holy shit. Okay, I just scared myself. I haven't. I was hoping she would go and get it done before the holiday weekend. Which, by the way, Friday is considered a holiday for most businesses that close. So, um, I get a bunch of text messages from like the DMV and all these government. We won't be open on Saturday because of the holiday. No shit. Why would I go there on the 4th of July? If she had it, I don't know. I don't know. It seemed like she had convinced herself last night she wasn't going. Maybe common sense got to her and said, "Hey, just get it done. They're gonna have to do it anyway. I'd rather them operate on me before the holiday. That Monday morning might be rough for some people." Me being the person that's had the last two shoulder surgeries were on a Monday, so yeah. Let's call her up and wake her. Ready? And I don't know her number. If Cat's Rules was here, she'd be like, "Janie, Janie, Janie," and then Janie would pop in like, "What?" Yeah, she's probably doing fine. What else is happening? I haven't heard much. There's not much been going on. The summer heat's got everybody laying low and keeping cool. Little Black Eagle did a little um, voice blog today of a blog. Oh, did she? Okay, cool. Yay. Say it's got it all done. You thought today was pretty OP? Now, I heard the surgery is really to straighten out her middle finger because she'd used it so much lately that she actually bent it out of shape. So they had to go in and like recorrect bone structure. That's what I heard. It's probably not true, but definitely like to start rumors. Oh, pre-op. Okay. Is that what it stands for? Pre-op? I'm kidding. I don't. Yeah, maybe they just said, "Hey, you're here. Good, let's do it." I remember my last shoulder surgery. They were so efficient once they got approval from insurance that they were like, "Hey, we can do it tomorrow." I was like, I need a little bit more time, and it was like a Wednesday, and they're like, "Well, what about Friday?" I'm like, Monday? Oh yeah, we got openings on Monday. Give me the weekend. Oh, that's more it. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to go with that. That I agree. That'd be my vote. I'm going to vote. I want I want drones. Do I get to vote when I make it? Oh, I do. Hey, my vote counts finally. I wonder if we're going to have a good video for waking up from anesthesia. Like, like, am I live? Can you guys hear me? Um, Janie, you're not on YouTube. You're in the hospital. 3. Uh-huh. Pebbles can't vote 600 times. Oh, drones at 60% now. Oh boy. Pebbles thought she was gonna put her finger on the scale of justice. I asked Carmen if she was scared of fireworks. We haven't had any. I'm surprised we haven't had any tonight. But she said she just laid her head back down. I was like, yes. Well, but we could get you some drones. But there's got to be a military base somewhere down there close. Drones can be anywhere that you need them to be. That's not what they said in the Battle of 1812 when they were shooting off cannon. No, I'm kidding. Um, oh, that's yeah. The gun shootings. You know, you can tell the absent-minded people when they shoot a gun up in the air. They realize. Did they realize that the clouds don't catch those? We had an incident here where a woman actually got struck by a gunfire. People were shooting guns up in the air, and a bullet came down. And she's like getting in her car to get something out of like the trunk or whatever, and a bullet came down, hit her um, spine as she's bent over getting things out of her trunk and paralyzed her. Pebbles, this ain't COVID. I was making okay. So my deceased father-in-law, when COVID was around, his Facebook, well, every Facebook post during COVID was, "Stay home, stay safe, stay something." It was like basically, "Stay home, stay safe, stay alive." So I, for the heat wave here, the heat dome that Pebbles sent us, I said, "Stay home, stay cool, stay dehydrated, or stay hydrated, stay alive." For like a day, my family's like, "The hell are you talking about?" Twisted's here. Twisted gets out her pea shooter and she's like, "Pew pew pew." I wonder if people that use like the terms pew pew and everything, I wonder if they call the police. And in all seriousness, and like, yeah, there's two men. Well, there's two men and they've broken into my house and I think they have pew pews. I'd lose it. I'd fucking lose it if I was a 911 operator. Stay home and have sex. Not in this heat. Well, I mean, you could turn the air conditioning down. We know what Pebbles is doing this weekend. The question is with who? I have thoughts. Do I have my Jeopardy theme song? That's right. Cass, exactly. Yes, we will fight you with elements of cold and ice. No, not. It'll be cool. It'll be really cool. Hi, Carmi. You want to go see fireworks? Man, she's not really interested. You'll be flying on a plane on the 4th. If you go ahead and send me your flight number, I'll track it. Okay. Um, you'll be flying on a plane on the 4th. Is it going to have a banner behind it? Twisted Art Lady really needs to laugh today. Here's a picture with Phil with a bag on his head. I'm kidding. Sorry. Too soon? 1667. He was probably watching The Bourne Identity. or the Born Again or Born on the 4th of July. He gets 3 copies of the same movie, so he's probably watching it to make sure it's exactly the same. I was kidding, Twanda. Give her flight numbers out. The what do you say? The Born? He said earlier he has 3 copies of the Born Identity. See if I can scroll up that far. We chat a lot in here. Such a chatty mother. Uh, uh, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking. Not that well, obviously. I'm still looking. Wow, I thought it was closer to the beginning, but the Born Identity. That's what it is. Yep, there it is. Born Identity. I used to like to have travel plans. Now it's like, no, Pebbles, stop. Don't ask her where she's going. My God, we don't need to know that information. You know how Pebbles get sometimes. I've never flown on the 4th of July. I was thinking today was the return trip for Evelyn, but I haven't heard. She may be tired. You haven't flown since 2001? 2001? What kind of tea is hard to swallow? Oh, is this a joke, Cass? Is this a dad joke? Go ahead. I don't know. Which kind of tea is hard to swallow? Cassandra. Hey, Kathy, what's going on? I'm sure Kathy was glued to the local news as they broadcast "Love Is in the Air" on top of the Empire State Building today. It's very inspirational. Okay, maybe not as much inspirational to me as other people, but I'm sure some people are like, "Oh, not so much for all the roads that were blocked off in case." I thought honestly when I first tuned in, I thought, "Oh, these two are gonna go." This is like some Romeo and Juliet bullshit. But no, they're in love, they're engaged, they're also in jail. I like Kathy's emoji reactions. Oh, Cass, that's I don't know. That was good. I don't want to give it to you, but I'm going to give it to you. I like reality. Where'd you learn that one, Cass? Where you? What channels have you been to? Is Miller live yet? Is he giving out? Oh, I'm sure. It was like right around noon. I think it was 10 afternoon when they decided, oh, look up in the sky. It's a bird. No, it's a plane. No, it's two crazy people. Can it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank God. I heard it was Canada Day from someone I was trying to ignore in a chat a couple days ago. Yesterday, I think. Yeah, like 10 after 12. And, I just love the people down below. It reminded me of like when the first Superman movie, when Lois Lane is hanging off the edge of the Daily Planet with a helicopter seatbelt. And they're like, "Oh, look, she's up there. She's gonna fall. What are you gonna do about it? Step back. Not much you can do about it. Can't put a net up." And then I thought when I realized that he proposed to her, I thought, "Oh, this is nice, but here's what's gonna happen now." Because I'm like trying to predict the future. One of them's gonna slip and fall, and then being struck with grief, the other one's gonna be like, "I can't live without them," and but they're good. T Rex. That was funny, though. It's about where my sense of humor is right now tonight as I wind down. I'm sorry I robbed you of your delivery, but you did ask a question. So technically, I thought I had to answer. I do apologize for wrecking and robbing you. Brontosaurus is also correct. Excellent. Who always manages to ruin a tea party? T Rex. I see where we're going with this. Oh, Conklin. That was intense. You guys and your jokes. I need to find good 4th of July jokes. That, among other things this week. The important priorities that I have in my life. Look up dad 4th of July jokes. Oh, I hear sirens. I wonder if they're going to the same spot they go to every time they come in. We have frequent flyers. Let's see. No, I must have a really good hearing. I did see Venus when I looked out there, so blame it all on my roots. I wonder if Pebbles is going to join our tentatively scheduled 4th of July Independence Day trivia tomorrow night. Okay, Twisted. Someone found some tea jokes. Hang on just a minute. Pebbles, did you want to do a trivia night tomorrow night? Don't be done, Twisted Art Lady. Bring the humor. That's a good answer. Technically, it's today here on the correct coast. Now, Pebbles, you're not gonna be cranky, right? You're not gonna be like, who cares? Because people look up to you. I don't know who yet, but people look up to you. Be a community leader. If you're having fun, they'll have fun. I'm gonna find the most difficult Independence Day questions. So Pebbles gets frustrated early and goes, "Who cares? Bite my ass, kiss my grits." Oh my god! I'll find. I'll probably find one or two. I don't know. We'll see. Let me look. Mm-hmm. 110 questions and answers. Well, that's good. Answer part's really helpful. Jackass. It's also a good citizenship test. Okay, we might do these. I might save that bookmark. Hmm. Those look like good. Those look like good questions. We don't have to go through all 110. If we get three, who cares from you? I know there's time to wind it down. Pebbles is very competitive. Good thing. Good. What do you mean good thing? Now I'm going to do all 110. I'm gonna be defiant against your wishes. I can't believe. Yeah, there we go. Yep, that's what I was waiting for. Can't believe Miller said he would go live and do drama tonight. He left his audience hanging. Man. Oh well, the night's still young in California. He might go live. Good time to go live is like 3 a.m. when no one's awake. Pebbles? Wow. He put up a cartoon where July was wearing red, white, and blue, Team USA colors and two boxers, and the June boxer was wearing Pride collar underwear, boxing shorts, and whatnot. And he and July had knocked down June because we're moving into July. I got that part, but then underneath I said, "Get up, Miller." I think he likes my joking. I think he genuinely like laughs at it, and then like, oh, I can't like this guy's humor, guys. It's pretty funny though. He did say nice joke. He said he just needs a pebbles in his life and everything will be good. He said he could put up with like 6 cats or something. No more than 6. Oh well. It was funny. All right, we'll schedule. Let's see. I have to go somewhere tomorrow. 9 o'clock. I'm gonna schedule a StreamYard. I'm gonna schedule it for 9 p.m. tomorrow. Let's go ahead and do this. Mm-hmm. That way I don't forget in the morning. I might have a busy morning. I'm just saying. Okay. 9 p.m. Hey Janie. How you doing? Pebbles kept messaging me, go live. We need to find out about Janie. She like messaged me like 89 times. I was like, God. Mm-hmm. Don't tell her, Conklin, don't tell her what I actually called her. We'll just go with Janie, okay? But yeah. Yeah, where are Glowy and Morgan? Glowy was here earlier. How many fingers are you holding up? Wait, is that back? No. I think Glowy and Morgan are attending a annual meeting of the Shield Maidens. Janie's really groggy. Nunya's here. Ladies and gentlemen, Nunya. Oh man, what? Damn. They give you the what you need to get rid of the lung infection? Now, see, if you hadn't gone today, you wouldn't know about the lung infection. You might have gone all weekend. Anesthesiologist is probably one of the most important people to have on the team. You definitely want them to have their shit together. No, Pebbles, it was her lung. Good. You gotta wait like 10 days. Oh, Tawanda's flying out to Nunya on the 4th. Okay, now we know where she's going. Nunya's gonna be going to the Chicago O'Hare Airport and be like, "Where's she at? Where's she at? I don't know about this place. They won't let me park anywhere." Oh, well, there went that storyline. Fuck it. I don't know. I still don't know anything. But it was a nice story that I put together. You're flying to Dallas? Dun, 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 dun. Um, all airports suck, honestly. She's coming to see Twisted Art Lady. Oh, it's nice. Okay, she says hello. Nunya says hello. Yeah, asthma and sleep apnea aren't anything to mess around with. So being able to breathe during and after surgery, always a good thing. I think it's one of the top, top importance because the alternative is not so great. Tomorrow's supposed to be the hottest day so far this year. It's supposed to be 109 or 110 for a heat index tomorrow. And then they've extended our heat warning to Friday because of humidity and heat. The storms are coming in. And that's supposed to cool off in the mid 80s. So I might be able to actually open up windows and breathe fresh air at night. A good 10 days for Tawanda. Whoa, whoa. We don't need to hear any more about it. Yes, possum surgery is not recommended. Oh, Janie, earlier we were wondering, did you live in Vinton County? We were talking about that horrific 16 children incident down there. Is that where you were, or near you were near there, if not there? Oh, okay. Oh, you've been typing really well. Maybe it'll fix it. Adams, that's right. Sorry. Gosh dang it. I might have to rage quit. Let me see how far off I was. Uh, uh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 3 counties away. Not bad. Yeah, that's right. You guys were right on the river. Are you okay, man? You sound possessed. Are you okay? Carmen's behind me on the couch, and she's doing this hacky coffee thing, and then she just looks at me like, "Dude, you okay? You gonna make it? Did you eat something too fast? You just want petted? Okay, that's sneaky. There you go. Off you go." She's more high maintenance than any girlfriend I've had. Yeah, I wouldn't click on it. No, it's if you got an instinct that it's bad, it's worse than what you think. Yeah, I know, Cass. That's what. Yeah, I know. I mean, she did get sick last night, but then she played it up just today. She was cuddly, and I was on my phone. She came and took her nose and nudged my phone out of my hand. So we come here. Nobody. They're all either sleeping or busy, aren't they? Daddy's got free hands. Yeah. 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 I wouldn't. They actually mentioned, and I'm just going to say that the conditions for the animals, the livestock, were better than everything else they saw, which I thought was very strange, but I kind of understand it. Hi, you're very needy today because you didn't get to go outside and run as much because it's hotter than shit. Karma. Yeah, we've got a what is it? Cytoplasmic. Sounds great, doesn't it? Something going on. It's not screwworm. That's in Texas and probably going to spread, but somewhere, so many illnesses. Ooh, cyclospor, cyclosporiasis, cyclosporiasis, a parasite, explosive diarrhea parasite. So I'm bringing all the good news. I did start off with a good, solid love story. New York, Illinois, and Texas, 17 states are in 145 cases of cyclosporiasis, yeah, sporiasis. Um, New York has been the hardest hit. Alaska, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Massachusetts, New Jersey, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Virginia, and Wisconsin. It's a type of food poisoning caused by a parasite. The most common reported symptom is watery diarrhea with frequent, sometimes explosive bowel movements. If it's not treated, it can last anywhere from a few days to over a month. Damn, no, I'm good. Yes, thanks, RC. There is a poll. Would you prefer drone shows or fireworks for Independence Day celebrations? Type 1 in the chat for drones, type 2 for fireworks, and type 3 for Def Leppard played backwards. We'll be wrapping this live stream up here in the next few minutes anyway, because my ass is going to go to bed and sleep tonight because I have to do some shit in the morning. Not that explosive diarrhea shit, but I have things to do in the morning. I'm sure I'll miss a live stream later tonight in the middle of the night, but oh well, you know. You're right, Cass. Next week it will be pretty much everywhere. Especially with the half-ass cooked hot dogs and food and everything. All right, so tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, we will do some trivia, hang out, chat. Now I'll kick you all out. I'm gonna go party the rest of the weekend. I'm gonna get drunk on premium chocolate milk. Nursing homes suck. What is with all these people live and all that? Yeah, they think people don't hear them. Some of them are on different coasts too, which makes sense for them. Because like if it's 9 o'clock on the West Coast, it's 12 here, which doesn't really work for any of us. But if you're gonna go live in the middle of the night, though, keep your shit up so we can listen to it in the morning. What's the DL? Cass. What's on the DL? Cass. Cyclosporiasis. Yes, hit those thumbs up. Hit Pebbles on the way out. I mean, hit those thumbs up. Pebbles, thank you for that. I appreciate you all being here. Be safe. Stay hydrated. Cool. Don't get angry. Don't climb a building to propose to a woman. We'll see y'all tomorrow night.
And shut the fuck up. Damn.